Releasing in 2027, Star Wars: Starfighter will coincide with the franchise's 50th anniversary, and while there aren't many firsts left, Ryan Gosling's Star Wars movie will end a streak as old as the galaxy it belongs to. From humble beginnings, Star Wars exploded into a media sensation. Since Disney took charge, that expansion has only intensified, with Star Wars dominating movies, TV shows, comics, video games, novels, merchandise, theme parks, and more. And yet, somehow, Star Wars is still finding ways to reinvent itself. Directed by Sean Levi, Star Wars: Starfighter will star Gosling alongside Flynn Gray, Mia Goth, Matt Smith, and Amy Adams. Plot details remain under wraps, but the film seems to broadly involve Gosling's character escorting a young boy across a dangerous galaxy. It's certainly fitting that Star Wars: Starfighter should be the release that celebrates half a century, as it also marks the end of a 50-year streak. Star Wars: Starfighter is the franchise's first truly original theatrical movie since 1977. After George Lucas' original movie in 1977, every subsequent Star Wars adventure released on the big screen has been a continuation of something that came before. The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi obviously served as direct sequels to Star Wars, while the prequel films provided the backstory. 2008 Star Wars: The Clone Wars was effectively a fourth prequel, filling in the gap between episodes 2 and 3. Disney's sequel trilogy was the closest Star Wars came to a clean break, with new protagonists and a fresh villain. By incorporating the original cast so heavily, however, it's hard to view those films as standalone. The eventual reveal that Palpatine was behind everything only cemented the thread of continuation between eras. Disney dabbled with spin-offs, but never strayed far from what it knew. Rogue One was a direct prequel to Star Wars, while Solo spotlighted a character first introduced in 1977. The forthcoming The Mandalorian and Grogu movie may not have major connections to the Skywalker saga, but it is a follow-up to the 3.5 TV seasons released on Disney+. Star Wars: Starfighter will be set 5 years after the rise of Skywalker, but at the time of writing, has no returning actors, no overt connections to an existing story, and no basis in the old Star Wars expanded universe. Right now, all signs suggest Star Wars: Starfighter is the first truly original narrative set within Lucas' fictional universe since the first movie 50 years earlier. How Star Wars: Starfighter may end up connecting to previous movies. It's possible that Star Wars: Starfighter will eventually shed its standalone shell and introduce stronger ties to the wider franchise. Matt Smith and Mia Goth have been reported as playing Starfighter's baddies, and it'll be interesting to learn their origins and motivations. If the duo are Palpatine followers, remember Smith was dropped from The Rise of Skywalker, and was strongly rumored to be playing a younger version of Palpatine. Star Wars: Starfighter will immediately start looking more like a continuation of the sequel trilogy. The other potential connection would be via the Jedi. If Star Wars: Starfighter includes Force-sensitive characters, those heroes may be revealed as blood relatives of famous warriors, once again undermining the individualism of Sean Levy's movie. Nevertheless, it is possible for Star Wars: Starfighter to remain completely standalone. The galaxy is filled with villainous dark side offshoots separate from Palpatine, so Goth and Smith could feasibly have nothing to do with either the Empire or the First Order. Likewise, there are plenty of Force sensitives without the surname Skywalker, or, in Rey's case, Palpatine. For Star Wars: Starfighter to acknowledge that would be truly refreshing. Perhaps the movie introduces a Jedi who merely learned from Luke Skywalker, but has no personal connection. Or yet another survivor of Order 66 could surface. There are plenty of ways to include Jedi while retaining Star Wars: Starfighter's isolation within the mythology.